It is Food City Friday. That means that registered dietitian Elizabeth Hall is joining us. Elizabeth, happy Friday.
Thank you. So glad it's Friday.
Yes, and you know what? Everyone is looking forward to the weekend. Not only because warmer temperatures, but because big game is happening on Sunday.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people, if they're not hosting a party, they are going to a party. And you have some great ideas for people to whip up, right?
Exactly. It's not the big game without lots of big food, right? Yeah. Lots of delicious food. A lot of times, really high calorie food, right? Sometimes foods,
like the
like
dips and the cheeses and the pizza, yes.
Fried things, you know, things with a lot of sodium.
Right.
So it can just really add up. Not that you can't have those foods, because those, we all look forward to them, right? But watching,
in moderation, though.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Sorry,
watching
I just
your
took it out of your mouth.
Sizes. No, that's exactly right.
You've educated me too well now.
No, but there are some ways you can make those dishes a little bit lighter and include some nutrient-rich foods too. So don't always think about what you can take away to make your foods healthier. Think about what you can put in to make them more nutrient-dense and give you more of those vitamins and minerals, fibers that are actually going to sustain you throughout the day.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's start over here. I think also you mentioned this before. You want to eat lots of colors, and over here is very colorful because it's all fresh fruits and veggies.
Yes, isn't that pretty?
Yes,
I love all of
beautiful.
the different colors. Those different colors mean different nutrients, different phytochemicals and antioxidants. So I can't say it enough to include lots of fruits and vegetables anytime you eat, but you could include them at your big game party as well. And it's a great thing to pick up at the grocery store, you know, a fruit tray, a veggie tray. It's really easy to grab and go. And with a lot of the heavier items probably already at the party, probably the guests will thank you for a little bit of a lighter option, right?
Well, and also not even food-wise, but that's just so easy to clean up and everything too, because if everyone eats it, you can just toss the container away.
It really is, yes. And if you'll fill up on some of those lighter items first, you're less likely to go overboard on the heavier things.
Definitely.
So, and you can also get festive with it. So I have some festive ideas down here depending on your team that you're going for.
Right,
you know, we have our blue and yellow over there,
that.
fruit salad, and then we have a charcuterie board with some cheeses and things for our red, blue, and our white there. So depending on what team you're going for, you can kind of show your team spirit through your fruits and vegetables too.
Definitely. And I think what's great too is, you know, you've mentioned this before as well, is if you're going to a party, you may not know what is going to be there, but what you have control over is what you can bring. So why not bring something healthy that you know that you can eat? But then also, like you said, people will thank you for bringing something probably a little healthier.
Definitely. And we're actually going to make these little skewers here today. So
I
this
love
is
them.
kind of a spin on the classic caprese that has the tomato and the basil and the mozzarella. Tomatoes, you know, aren't in season right now, right? So we're going for more of a berry. So we get lots of berries, especially from Chile and other parts of the world at this time of year. So it's a great way to get those antioxidants in. And this is a cute little dish that you can make for your party. So it's really easy. I just have all my ingredients here and you just add them on here. I'm adding cucumber, so you're getting a good crunch there. And then I have my fresh mozzarella. So the fresh, softer cheeses are usually lower in sodium.
Well, and these little mozzarella pearls, you can actually buy them. I've bought this from Food City before in the package. So they're already in the small little bit. So it's not like you have to take a big lump of mozzarella and then chop it up, but it's already in the small pearls, which is wonderful. I'll show that off to the camera.
And you're using basil as well, so you're adding some flavor without having to add extra sodium or salt. So this is a great dish, and I actually made
it looks pretty too.
Yes, it's really pretty, and I actually made a balsamic reduction to go on top. So all you do after you make them up, and I have a large tray up here for you to see, but you would just add a little bit of balsamic, or you could add it on the side. You could even make this into a large salad if you didn't want to actually put it on the skewers to make it really easy. And the only thing that's in this balsamic reduction is just my balsamic vinegar and a little bit of honey. Just reduce that right on the stove. Really easy, great to bring to your party, and it's a grab and go appetizer.
Right, and I think what's wonderful too is that you can go and you can find all of this and it's fresh. And I think, like you said, people will really appreciate that.
I think so too.
Yes. Well, Elizabeth, as always, thank you so much. You can find this recipe and anything else that you're looking for the big game happening on Sunday at foodcity.com.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by